How competitive are you?
I'm very competitive, but I wouldn't say I'm like competitive in everything about life.
Sure.
When I play like a board game or something, it is what it is. But when
Yeah.
it comes to running, I'm very competitive.
Okay. Do you feel that you have to apologize for being competitive? Like, is there
um,
sometimes it seems like I coached women my last 6 years and I loved it because they actually listened as a group, which is
yeah.
opposed to after 20 years of coaching men. Um, what was interesting though is there were times when I had to tell young women that it's okay to be competitive,
Mm,
to not apologize for it, that it's not a male based characteristic. Um,
yeah.
you're in a sport where women's track and field is, quite frankly, when I go to these major meets, some of my favorite events are women's events because they just compete. It's
Yeah.
wonderful. And sometimes the histrionics of the men's stuff drives me crazy. Um, do you feel, as a 26-year-old American woman competing and being in
Yeah.
this world, that it's okay for a woman to be competitive?
Yeah, that's an interesting question. I actually hadn't thought about it before, but I think that as I've gotten older, I've felt like I've felt less bad about it. But I
Sure.
think if you had asked me when I was younger, probably in college, even
Mm-hmm.
still, where that question, I might have said yes,
Okay.
because I think I did sometimes feel bad about my desire to win as many national titles as I could. Like
Sure.
I felt a little bad about trying to, I don't know, trying to win all of the awards. Like, why do I have to take them all? But then as I've gotten older, it's like, well, why not me? Like, why can't I try that too?
Sure.
And so I think that there was a shift in my mindset in college where I was like, at some point I was like, well, why can't it be me?
Yeah.
And so I haven't felt that way as much, but when I was younger, definitely, especially in high school, oh my gosh, I totally felt that way in high school. But I think it's just, I've grown a little bit more and realized, like what you've said, it's okay. It's okay to be driven and to want to do those things. So yeah, I like that though. That is an interesting question. And I like that you've also taught women that it's okay.
No, yeah, I think it's important. One of the athletes I really enjoy, and I've interviewed her a dozen times, Jenny Simpson, and I've
Mm-hmm.
watched her since she was in college, and now she's in her mid-30s, and I think she's getting better. I think her race experience is what gives her the medals.